Welcome to our channel for the latest news updates from the Middle East. Over the past 24 hours, tensions have escalated between Palestinian groups and the Israeli military, resulting in a tragic turn of events. Our first report takes us to the Egypt-Gaza border, where an airstrike, as confirmed by Egyptian security officials, has taken place. This development is of great concern, as it affects the people of Gaza, who currently have only one escape route towards Egypt. In our second major update, 5 countries have come together to issue a joint statement expressing their unwavering support for Israel. This united stance by 5 major global powers underscores the significance of the situation. Notably, Iran has expressed its support for Hamas, with a statement from Iran's supreme leader, Ali Khamenei. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into these crucial developments in the Middle East. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay updated with the latest news from the region. Now, let's get into the details of these significant events. Our journey begins with an alarming incident on the Egypt-Gaza border. Reports have confirmed an airstrike in this area, further exacerbating the dire circumstances faced by the people of Gaza. Gaza is a coastal strip of land that borders the Mediterranean Sea, Egypt, and Israel. It is about 140 square miles in size and has a population of about 2 million people, mostly Palestinians. It's essential to understand that the residents of Gaza are already living in a region that's no stranger to conflict, and this latest development only deepens their predicament. According to news sources, Israel has launched several attacks on the Rafah crossing, which is the only border crossing between Gaza and Egypt, disrupting the flow of aid and civilians fleeing the violence. The Israeli strikes have also targeted hospitals, medical crews, and residential areas in Gaza, killing hundreds of Palestinians, including 19 members of the same family in a refugee camp. The Israeli aggression came after a surprise attack by Hamas militants on Saturday, who entered Israel from Gaza and killed more than 800 Israelis in a multi-front assault. The situation is very tense and dangerous, and the international community has called for an immediate ceasefire and respect for human rights. Furthermore, the Israeli defense minister has confirmed a new siege on Gaza, resulting in the disruption of vital supplies, including water, food, fuel, and electricity. The impact of this siege is devastating, leaving Gaza residents with extremely limited options. As the borders remain largely closed, the people of Gaza find themselves trapped in a volatile crossfire with limited escape routes. The international community closely watches these developments, as this situation remains complex and perilous. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. We're witnessing a remarkable alignment of international powers. The United States, the United Kingdom, Germany, France, and Italy have come together, declaring unwavering support for Israel. Their unity in this matter is unprecedented, and the reasons behind their decision are multifaceted. According to many news outlets, there are different levels and forms of international support for Israel amid the ongoing conflict with Hamas. The U.S. is Israel's closest ally and has provided it with military, diplomatic, and financial assistance for decades. The U.S. has repeatedly affirmed Israel's right to defend itself against Hamas's rocket attacks and has blocked several UN resolutions that would have condemned Israel's actions. The U.S. has also supplied Israel with more Iron Dome batteries to intercept Hamas's rockets. President Joe Biden has spoken with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu several times and has expressed his support for a ceasefire but has not pressured Israel to halt its operations. The EU has also called for an immediate end to the violence and has urged both sides to respect international humanitarian law and protect civilians. The EU has also expressed its support for a two-state solution and the resumption of peace talks. However, the EU has not taken any concrete actions to influence the parties or to hold them accountable for their violations. On the other hand, the Arab League has convened an emergency meeting to discuss the situation and has issued a statement condemning Israel's aggression and supporting the Palestinians' rights. The Arab League has also called for the UN Security Council to intervene and stop the Israeli attacks. However, the Arab League has not offered the Palestinians any practical assistance or mediation efforts. China has also expressed its deep concern over the escalation of the conflict and has called for calm and restraint from both sides. China has also offered to facilitate peace talks between Israel and the Palestinians, based on a two-state solution. China has criticized the U.S. for obstructing the UN Security Council from taking action on the issue. China has also pledged to provide humanitarian aid to the Palestinians. Now, let's talk about the contrasting narrative. Iran's backing of Hamas is a topic that has gained a lot of attention in recent days, especially after the unprecedented attack by Hamas on Israel on Saturday, October 7, 2023. Many people are wondering about the extent and nature of Iran's support for Hamas and whether Iran had any role in planning or executing the attack. Iran, a pivotal player in Middle Eastern politics, has thrown its weight behind Hamas. This decision highlights Iran's commitment to supporting groups like Hamas with weapons and resources in their struggle against Israeli forces. Iran has expressed its support for Hamas with a statement from Iran's supreme leader, Ali Khamenei. Khamenei said that the attack by Hamas on Israel was a heroic and strategic operation that changed the balance of power in the region. He also praised the Palestinian resistance and urged the Muslim world to support them. He said that Iran stands with the Palestinians and will provide them with whatever they need to defend themselves. He also criticized the US and some Arab countries for siding with Israel and betraying the Palestinian cause. Khamenei's statement was widely reported by Iranian media and social media and was also welcomed by Hamas and other Palestinian factions. So stay tuned as we navigate this unfolding crisis in the Middle East, bringing you the latest insights and updates. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay informed.